All right, we are heading to the track with Sam Hill. We are here with Sam Hill and the trainer, John Sullivan. John Sullivan, what's the best racehorse you ever had in your barn?
Sam Hill, of course.
How long you been in the business?
20 plus years.
20 plus years. You were a family guy, right? Your family got in the business first, right?
Yeah, my uncle got me into it out of high school and been hooked ever since.
Good, excellent. Tell us about Sam Hill. How does he eat? How does he train? Is he a good horse in the barn?
Yeah, he's a perfect animal. Does everything right. Good and sound right now. Happy horse. Does everything perfect.
Excellent. How many other horses you have right now in training?
Right now I have 5. Only 2 racing and 3 of them coming back.
Excellent. How many career training drives do you got that you won? You win 1,000 races as a driver?
No, I probably win 100, between 100 and 150.
Okay.
Back in the day when I could drive.
There you go. We don't let him drive that much, folks, anymore because we got to make sure he takes care of him in the barn very good, which he does an excellent job. He's had Sam Hill since he was 5 years old. I think, what do we have him, 4 or 5?
5.
5, okay. Excellent. This is a fun horse to jog, fun horse to train, fun horse to be around.
And I am going to drive him to a victory one of these days.
Nice. You hear that, folks? We're going to get him in a nice cheap spot, and Mr. Sullivan's going to take him to the gate and win with him. You guys always have fun after the races too, rubbing on each other. How long you been doing that? He seems to put his head on your shoulder and you guys have a good relationship.
Yeah, he always seems to have an itch on his head, so I always let him rub on my back, and we've been doing that for quite a while now, a couple of 3 years anyway. Hey, it makes him happy, and whatever makes him happy makes us happy.
That's excellent. One time you told me he was your best friend. Is he still your best friend?
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
I'll be very, very sad when he's gone.
Me too. I think all of us will be. Is this line crooked? This left line? Okay. All right. We're now going down the hill on the backside to the Meadows. We're going to be on the track in about 2-3 minutes here. Somebody coming up behind us? Okay. Just want to make sure
John
someone
Tiger prepping Sam Hill for the last start of the year.
Yeah, how about that? Do you know how many career starts we have with him?
How many?
130.
Do we really?
How many wins?
A lot.
38.
That's crazy.
First time, or first, second, and third, 75 times out of 130 starts.
Really?
And probably about 80% of those are in overnight top tier company at the Meadows.
He's definitely one of a kind animal, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
He goes to the gate, he gives it 110%.
110%. He got the King driving him this week too, and maybe his last start of the year. Dave Pallone, program 7 to 2 on Monday. As you can see, he kind of does his own thing here. There's one professional and one amateur in this video. The professional is right in front of you. The amateur is the one holding these lines.
Don't let your hands, you're probably blocking the camera.
Okay, yeah, good point.
Those nails already too far back.
No, they're fine. A lot better today, actually.
I fixed the seat.
Oh, really? What was wrong with it?
Yeah, one of the springs was broken.
Oh, good. So you got some
that
comfort
fixed.
for me.
And I tried to get this to move, but I mean, I can't figure out how to get them damn things to move. You
Huh.
take this off, but then when it goes up, this goes down, and I can't get this to move, so
Gotcha.
they're stuck where they're at.
Gotcha. All right, right now we're walking past the paddock. This is where all the horses in the morning for qualifiers stay, and also on race day, that's where the horses get ready to prep before we go on the track. What's 6 laps usually take us to do? 25 minutes or so, or?
Yeah, as slow as he goes, a good 20, 25 minutes.
That's what I figured. Okay. Figure we'll just let all the people know. All right, keep an eye on us. All right. We're entering the racetrack with the world champion Sam Hill. Only one other horse out here today. As you can see, he picked it up, starts trotting a little bit here. As I was saying, this horse has 130 career lifetime starts, a mark of 149-3. He did that twice, back-to-back efforts in October of 2013 right here at the Meadows. Just a pleasure of a horse to own. Has overcome a lot of adversity in his life. When we picked him up, we bought him for $20,000. And had some injuries, both right fronts. He's had both right fronts operated on. A couple vets said he might never race again. But obviously, that is a memory. This is a modern day Seabiscuit story for a harness horse. He's a sound, happy horse right now, and he's been knocking heads with the top free-for-allers in the country, especially the ones that come in here at the Meadows. Just a great horse to be around. He's just he does his own thing. Like I said, he's the professional and I'm the amateur here. I'm just sitting here. He's just gonna trot along and go his own speed. About our third or fourth lap, he'll start to pick it up a little bit down the backside and just let himself out. He sees a couple of these pigeons and stuff on the track, and very nice horse, very calm horse, knows what he's doing. Just again, a treat to be around, and extremely nice horse. As I was saying, coming down the hill, he's playing a little bit now. As you can see him throwing his head. He's 130 career lifetime starts, 38 wins, 75 times first, second, or third, 417,000 on his card. Pretty nice animal. Today's a nice, easy, leisure day. It's a Thursday, and we're jogging him for the first time after he raced on Monday. He raced on Monday. He was fourth. He cut out some tough fractions and was really rolling pretty good. He is back in to go on Monday, December probably 13th or 14th. I'm not sure what the day, but that'll be the first race, or may possibly his last race for the year. Last week he pursed out $100,000 in earning in a single season. Quite a remarkable effort. My one bloodstock agent, real good friend Jim Van Boven, even sent me a text message, and he recognized it. A lot of people stay in contact. This is a horse that gets a lot of local fanfare. A lot of people ask how he's doing. Every time I walk by the barn, trainers and everyone just always has something good to say about him. But it's a fun horse to be around. John Sullivan's done a great job with him. He's had him since he was 5 years old when we bought him. He's had him ever since. Get a little windy up here on the backside, just we're pacing up the backside. He's just still trotting along. At some point in time, you're going to see him switch over to the pace, and he kind of does that on his own. So again, it's a professional racehorse. He's 9 years old. He knows exactly what to do. I'm pretty much just a passenger here today. He's just going to trot along, do his own thing, and probably second or third or fourth lap when we're out here, you're going to see him pick it up, especially up the backside here. He likes to stretch his legs a little bit, and we'll let him out a notch. And just a real nice horse. A good horse in the barn, good horse to be around. As John said when we were coming down the hill, horse of a lifetime. We're all going to be pretty sad when he's no longer with us. And obviously, he's closer to the end of the rainbow than the beginning of the rainbow, but truth is we're going to keep going with them and do whatever we can, keep them rocking and rolling. And I see no reason, we baby this horse, I see no reason why we can't get at least 1 or 2 more years racing out of him. Especially, he's at the top of his game. He's running against a horse that's a lot younger than him, but he does a great job. So as long as he's healthy and happy, we'll keep rolling. Where's Daddy? I don't see Daddy over there. Yeah, must trust me. I wouldn't trust me, but all right. Probably going to see it up here as we go. Up on the, once we turn this bend here, and you might get a little better shot. It looks like the Bolins have a baby that they're working with. Kind of see him coming down a stretch there. 2 people on the saddle, so they're looking to try to obviously train him. It could be a young horse, something like that, that's just getting a little bit of an education today. Actually, that was Brad Buxton. Now you can see he just kind of plods along. He does his own thing. He's trotting right now, so somebody's coming up on us. How we doing? Doing good. There he is. He's just playing a little bit. Just heard him blowing a little bit. Just having fun. This horse has fun. He knows his job. He knows what to do. You can feel him even a little bit now. He's trying to pick the pace up a little bit on his backside. He always has some fun up his backside. I don't know why, but he always likes to open up just a tad bit. Yeah, as you can see, he just switched over to the pace. He's now pacing. Again, he just does that on his own, how he's feeling and how he kind of wants to go. Just having some fun, picking his head up a little bit, rattling along. This is our second lap. We're gonna go 6 laps today. So you'll get some narration along the way while we go around here 6 times. We were wondering what happened. You left us out here alone, huh? Oh, okay. Just 3 horses on a track right now, so a lot of fun. We're just out for a little stroll today. Typically this what happens daily here at the Meadows. I think all but Sunday. Track is open 6 days a week. People come out here and just jog horses. Sometimes train them to get them tighter and stuff like that. But today obviously we're just jogging. Well, we're just keeping this guy a little happy and letting him get some exercise, get him out of the stall, get him feeling good. Sun's beating down on us. It's just it's a nice day out here. Tell you a little bit more about the story about Sam Hill. We purchased him in 2011, I believe. Bought him for $20,000 out east off of Jolie Miller. He was actually a $70,000 yearling purchase. Very well bred. He's actually another interesting tidbit. He's the last racing son of Arts Place. Arts Place was a very big sire. Won a lot of races. Went undefeated as a 4-year-old. Competed in Adios, Little Brown Jugs, Breeders' Crown. Just a massive horse. And probably maybe one of the 10 all-time great harness horses ever to go to the gate. And this is his last remaining son to race. I think Arts Place passed away, had to 10, 12 years ago, and this was, I think, the last crop. Sam Hill's era was the last crop, so he's kind of carrying the torch for that lineage, he's playing a little bit now. Again, just throwing his head a little bit, doing his own things. When we get around this next bend, you're going to see him pick it up a little bit. He's just going to stretch his legs. That's what he likes to do. But, you know, we bought him for $20,000. And interesting story, Sam McKee told me that Irv Miller originally had him, and Irv couldn't get him to go. Horse was making breaks, always had a high rate of speed, and they were going to Amish him. And his brother Andy took him and, you know, did a great job with him. Got him back racing. And he only had about 20, 30,000 on his card when we bought him. And obviously, he's just 415, 417 right now. So he's a nice money earner. And just been a treat to drive, treat to train, treat to own. You know, one of the all-time greats of all time. Just has the heart of a lion, heart of a champion. But again, we had injuries on both the left and right front. He overcame them. And it's hard for a horse to race at the very top level and come back from those type of injuries. So just absolute treat to you know, see the success this horse has had. And you know, Roger calls him Rodney Dangerfield a lot, because what that is, he just basically gets not a lot of respect at sometimes from the bettors, and but he gets a lot of respect from the horsemen, and I think that means more to anybody. You know, this horse just has the following that he does, so we're blessed to have him, and you know, he's a fantastic racehorse from top to bottom. In October of 2013, when he paced those back-to-back 49 3 miles, it was the first time a overnight horse had paced back-to-back 43.9 miles, and they're both track record performances. So it's amazing when you think about a horse did that at 7 years old after 2 injuries on both the right fronts. Like I said, man, is he a treat to have. He's closer to retirement than the beginning of the stage, but we appreciate him every day for who he is. And he's a great horse, obviously, to sit behind, great horse to be involved with. You know, just the perfect animal from top to bottom. Couldn't have done it without the help of all the good docs and vets that have helped him, such as Doc Balmer, Doc Stanek, Dr. Brown, Dr. Lester, Dr. Crum, all people that worked on him in numerous different stages of the cycle. Just a treat. I mean, just an absolute treat to for those people to go above and beyond and take care of him. He's having fun today. He's out here all alone, I think, right now. Yeah, nobody else is out here, just me. Talk about tranquility and having everything go your way. You can't get any better than this. Just to be out here all alone by yourself on a racetrack with an invitational pacer. I don't know if you can feel it or not, but he's picking it up a little bit. Even right now, he's going a little bit more than he has been. And all that is he's starting to loosen up his body and feel a little bit better. So he's just doing his own thing. Just rattling along a little bit. He likes to play, pull his head down and stuff like that. He's just having fun. He's excited to just be out on the track doing his own thing. I'm imagining now, since he's feeling a little bit better, he's probably going to start rattling a little bit and pick up the pace a little bit up the backside here for this lap. He's just feeling pretty good. Hopefully everybody's getting a nice shot of him. Amateur photography, amateur driver, professional racehorse. We'll hope all they click together. This will be a good video to post on the internet and get to Jeff Zidek and everything. And as Jeff Zidek's been doing a nice special on this horse the last couple weeks, Meadows has did like, there you go, you can feel him picking it up. He's starting to go a little bit now. This is what it's like to sit behind a world champion. You're up close and personal with Sam Hill. 9-year-old pacing gelding, sired by Arch Place out of the mare, Apple of My Eye. just honking along up the backside at the Meadows. He's having some fun. Up here, he'll slow down again. That's because he does. This is his little, his method of doing things. Daddy's still inside. We can't see him. He's in there though. As you can see, he's slowing back down again. He'll do that again though when we get over there. Like I said, he likes to have some fun. He's his own guy. He does his own thing. All alone on a racetrack, man. Nothing better in the world. Be sitting behind a $415,000 one of all-time greats in harness racing on a nice warm day in December at the Meadows. 50-some degrees out here today, 55 degrees. Nice and warm. Sure he likes it. I'm sure I like it. Everybody likes it. So, a couple patrons up in the grandstand. Nothing can be better in the world. Just be out on a racetrack all by yourself. One of the greats. John Sullivan's done a fantastic job with this horse. I knew John basically growing up when I worked at the Meadows here back in the late 80s, early 90s. He was a trainer driver here. And he got out of the business for a while, but got back in. When he got back in, he only had a couple horses, and we hooked up in 2009. And been a good ride ever since. He's a very competitive guy. A lot of times that can be misguided with people. They think that he's a little fired up, but the truth is he's just a very competitive guy. So when I was coming down the hill saying that this is his best friend, he did tell me that once. He said this is his best friend. So it's not often, you get to spend every day with your best friend, and they've had a great relationship. It's kind of neat to see them two. After a race or after a workout, they nuzzle up on each other, and it's just a lot of fun. I mean, you can't always, see someone have that connection with the horse, but he certainly does with this horse. As you can see, he's picking it up a little bit again up here. He's having fun. He's kicking, jumping around a little bit, pulling, doing what his normal stuff is. He's gonna pick it up a little bit. He's gonna pace again on his own. He's doing what he wants. I mean, this is Sam Hill. We're just a passenger. Just a passenger. He's the star here. Having fun, ain't you, Sam? Well, guess what? I'm having fun too. Getting back to what I was saying about John, him and his connection with this horse. He takes everything that happens to this horse personally, pro and con. Like I said, it's when you're an athlete, you expect the best of yourself and the best of your horse. You get tried at different times, but with his injuries and the other things that have happened to him, it's just it's a great connection. They get along fantastic, and Sam Hill's career could not have been possible without John Sullivan. Very important that everybody knows that. He put this horse on soakers, he babied him, took good care of him. He got him back to racing and making him who he is. So anytime you have that, that's just fantastic. Got to give a lot of props too to Brett Miller. When we first got this horse rolling again, Brett, stayed loyal to him, drove him, gave him good trips, and just did everything, the right way with him. I mean, he told me he would have been a world champion if he wouldn't have had some of his physical problems, and, maybe one of the greatest of all time. It's far-fetched, I know, but, when the horse overcomes adversity, just always wonder. Greg Wright Jr., we picked up with him driving him. He drove him for a couple years. and he did a fantastic job with them too. Greg is a good driver. Doesn't drive as many now as he's working for Ronnie Burke. He does a lot of work for Burke, but did a fantastic job with this animal, and we owe a lot of thanks to him. He took very good care of him. He asked us to do everything we asked him to do. He did, and you know, he was behind him for both of his track record performances. So, you know, anytime that happens, you know, you got to thank a guy. So we greatly appreciate all his involvement with Sam Hill as well, and everybody else that's been involved with him, a groom, trainer, anyone, driver along the way. Just a fantastic. Thankful for everybody that's involved with him. As you can see, he's picking it up again and a little bit up the backside here. He's just having fun doing his own thing. Not often you can get rolling behind a top class caliber horse, I guess. He's just, I'm not doing anything but sitting here. This is his show, and I'm just in the, I'm in the credits. I'm too busy narrating, talking to you about this, but I know that John will let me know how many more laps we got. I think we might have a couple more. How many more? One more? All right. Daddy said we can go one more. We'll go one more. It's our last lap, buddy. Probably last lap of the year. A lot of nostalgia when this happens, because you never know when horse comes back, when a horse gets injured. John will jog him up next couple days as well. We'll get him ready for, again, we race him on Monday. That's 4 days from now. So he'll probably jog a couple more times, but today anyway, we're just out here having a good time. How we doing? Sam Hill. Let some of the patrons there know who we're jogging. A couple people are coming down to bet. Probably good as his last lap. He seems like he's done and he's ready to go in. He's slowing down a little bit now, so he stretched his legs. He did what he wanted to do. We're the last people out here on the track, so we're doing what we wanted to do. See if he picks it up his backside one more time. Just stretch himself out a little bit and go from there. And once we get up here and we come back in the paddock, we'll turn off. It's been a pleasure telling you a little bit more about the story of Sam Hill. And you can enjoy watching him go one more time, because here he goes. That's it, buddy. Sam Hill, drawn away! All right. How we doing?
Good. He likes to get going down the lane.
I love it. I kept narrating it like that. We okay here?
Yeah, just watch
Okay.
this horse. She worked up a little sweat. He's not used to this warm temperatures.
You know what's funny, that before that last lap, he was ready to come up. He was ready to stop.
Yeah.
He started going to the left. That's what I said. I wasn't sure what we were doing. And he was real easy in front of the grandstands, but he still likes to jump up at let's see, get these tubs of shit up this hill.
Looks good and sound out there.
Oh, that's good. You get to see him from a different perspective then,
Yeah,
over that, huh?
I guess that's the only one to carry us.
That's all right.
Sammy, what you doing? Yeah, we'll go ahead and get him shod tomorrow. He's definitely got way too much toe.
Turn this up. That's it. That's the end of the video, folks. We thanks for you coming along with us. Have a great day. This is Don Tiger with Sam Hill and trainer John Sullivan.